everyone, my name is Vanessa Dorangelika Situmayang, but you can call me Vanessa. I'm from 6th Senior High School in Bekasi. I am class 10 Science 1. Right now, in this video, I want to explain you about the biography of R.A. Kartini, or also known as Raden Adjeng Kartini. I really hope that you can enjoy this video and you can get so much information from this video. And if there was mistakes that I made in this video, I really hope that you can give me advice and a critic that can help me being better. Hope you enjoy. Okay, right now let's get started. Raden Adjeng Kartini was a Javanese noblewoman, best known as a pioneer in the area of women's rights for native Indonesians. Who was Raden Adjeng Kartini? Raden Adjeng Kartini opened the first Indonesian primary school for native girls that did not discriminate based on social standing in 1903. She corresponded with Dutch colonial officials to further the cause of Javanese women's emancipation up until her death on September 17, 1904 in Rembang, Regency, Java. In 1911, her letters were published. Then, earlier before her death and her letter were published, Kartini was born to a noble family on 21st April 1879 in the village of Mayong, Java, Indonesia. Kartini's mother, Ngasira, was the daughter of a religious scholar. Her father, Sosroningrat, was a Javanese aristocrat working for the Dutch colonial government. This afforded Kartini the opportunity to go to a Dutch school at the age of 6. The school opened her eyes to the Western ideals. During this time, Kartini also took sewing lessons from another regent's wife, Mrs. Mary Ovingsor. Ovingsor imparted her feminist views to Kartini and was therefore instrumental in planting the seed for Kartini's later activism. When Kartini reached adolescence, Javanese tradition dictated that she leave her Dutch school for a sheltered existence deemed appropriate to a young female noble. Now we talk about the feminists that connected with R.A. Kartini. Struggling to adapt to isolation, Kartini wrote letters to Ovingsor and her Dutch schoolmates, protesting the gender inequality of Javanese traditions such as forced marriage at a young age, which denied women the freedom to pursue an education. Ironically, in her eagerness to accept her isolation, Kartini was quick to accept a marriage proposal arranged by her father. On November 8, 1993, she won the Regent of Rembang, Raden Adipati Joyodiningrat. And you know what? Joyodiningrat was 26 years older than Kartini and already had 3 wives and 12 children. Kartini had recently been offered a scholarship to study abroad, and the marriage thus her hopes were accepted. According to Javanese tradition, at 24, she was too old to expect to marry well. Instead of spreading her feminist message with her new husband's approval, Kartini soon set about planning to start her own school for Javanese girls. With help from the Dutch government, in 1903, she opened the first Indonesian primary school for native girls that did not discriminate on the basis of their school status. The school was set up inside her father's home and taught girls progressive, Western-based curriculum. To Kartini, the ideal education for a young woman encouraged empowerment and enlightenment. She also promoted the lifelong pursuit of education. To that end, Kartini regularly corresponded with feminist Stella Z. Hendelaar, as well as numerous Dutch officials with the authority to further the cause of Javanese women's emancipations for oppressive laws and traditions. Her letter also expressed her Javanese nationalist sentiments. After we know about Raden Adjeng Kartini talking about the feminists about her, And right now we're gonna talk about that and legacy from her. She was dead on September 17, 1904, at the age of 25. Kartini died in the regency of Rembang, Java, of complication from giving birth to her first child. 7 years after her death, one of her correspondents, Jacques Abendano, published a collection of Kartini's letters entitled From Darkness to Light, taught about and on behalf of the Javanese people. In Indonesia, Kartini Day is still celebrated annually on Kartini's birthday on 21st April. And well, this is the end of the video. Then I really hope that you can get so much information from this video, and if you heard something that doesn't look right, you can give me an advice and critic that can make me better. And for the last, I want to say thank you for all of your attention.